Hi everyone, Patrick Meninga here, spiritualriver.com. I want to talk to you today about addiction treatment centers and alcoholism treatment centers and how they can help you to overcome your problems and your struggle with addiction. So, first and foremost, it's important that you break through denial and that you ask for help and that you just go to treatment. There's probably no other better way to get accelerated into a recovery program than to go check into an inpatient treatment center. So some people might suggest, oh, you need to go to AA and NA meetings, and that might be true. That might be a big part of your solution moving forward. But what I would caution you with is that if you are stuck in addiction or alcoholism and you just start trying to go to meetings, that might not be very effective for you. If it is, that's great. I encourage you to keep on that path and do what's working for you. But if you haven't been able to break through to recovery just by going to meetings, then you probably need more help than that. And I would argue that you need to go to inpatient treatment first. If you go check into treatment, you check into a 28-day program, you build this foundation that you just can't get on the outside. So being on the inside in a 28-day program, you're in a controlled environment and you're being taken care of in such a way that you get, number one, you get this foundation of 28 days clean and sober, no questions asked. It's not that difficult to stay clean and sober when you're at a 28-day program. It's pretty easy, actually. Even for the worst alcoholic and the worst drug addict you can imagine, put them through a medical detox, put them in inpatient treatment, they're not going to struggle. It's actually pretty easy once you're inside. Now, you also build a foundation when you're there because you're learning a foundation of knowledge for how you're going to stay clean and sober once you transition to the outside. So you're learning about going to meetings, you're learning about triggers and urges, you're learning about different support tools like reaching out to your peers or getting phone numbers from AA meetings or going to AA meetings and all these different tools that are going to help you stay clean and sober once you're on the outside. So there's more than one way to build a foundation, and going to an inpatient treatment center for 28 days really helps you to build a foundation in a number of different areas of your life. So it helps you on a number of different levels, and it starts to set you up for success. A lot of people, when they're in treatment, they meet other peers that are going through it with them, and they form this special bond. And so they might exchange phone numbers, they might get out and start going to AA and NA meetings in their community and see some of those same people at the meetings. This is a really neat thing to experience, and if you're lucky enough to go to treatment, then you can start forming those sorts of bonds, and these are the people that you might get out of treatment and form real friendships with, and it's very different from the friends you had in your drug and alcohol addiction, because now your friends in recovery actually care about you and they're actually willing to help you in a way that you probably never experienced in the past. So my suggestion to you is, if you're struggling with drug and alcohol addiction, is to take the plunge, take this leap of faith, get on the phone, call up a treatment center, ask them what it takes for you to get in there and get your life back on track and start getting the help that you need in order to recover.